What if one fine day you happen to find bundles of real cash under your kitchen sink? What would you have done? Well, if I did, I would have been the happiest person on earth because it would have changed my life forever. Hi friends, this is Deep Basu and welcome to my channel Think Deep. And as you can guess, I'm going to review the film Choked. I think it released 2 days ago on Netflix and I finally watched it. It's been directed by a very own Anurag Kashyap. Very rarely I miss an Anurag Kashyap film, and this is no different. And I think Netflix is the best platform for this film. It's not a very massy film, so I'm very happy that finally this movie saw the light of the day. And I've been hearing about this film for quite some time. I read the writer's interview, how he struggled for 5 years and how he was waiting for Anurag Kashyap to produce this film. And finally it's released, and I'm a happy man. I finally watched it, and I'm pretty happy and satisfied with the final product. So the story of Choked is quite different. I don't know how many of you have seen the film on the film having a backdrop of demonetization. I think there was a film in the past. I don't quite remember, but I kind of like the premise of Choked. So Choked basically begins introducing us to a middle class family comprised of three members: Sarita, Sushant, and their young kid. Uh, Currently, Sarita and Sushant's marriage is on the rocks because Sushant is jobless. Sarita is the only earning member of the family. Once upon a time, Sarita and Sushant were aspiring singers. They had come all the way to Mumbai to become singers. But unfortunately, due to some circumstances, they couldn't make it as successful singers. So currently, have no money. They are staying in a small middle class household. Sarita is earning member of the family. She's working day and night to make both ends meet. On the other hand, her husband Sushant is jobless, aimless, doesn't know what to do. He has already a lot of karza. He's unable to pay his debts. So first 30 minutes of the film, all the characters are introduced, the neighbors are introduced, especially the characters, Amrita Subhash's character, Rajeshri Deshpande, both of them have done a swell job. And right from the first frame, the movie gets you hooked. That's what I loved about this film. It has a short duration, around 2 hours, and right from the first frame, you get hooked, and definitely you could relate to the characters. You definitely get into the world of Sarita and Sushant and this middle class household. That's what I love about the film. The way you get connected to this film. I love the script. I love the dialogues. I love the characters. The relationship of Sarita and Sushant is very well portrayed. So coming back to the story, the first 30 minutes, the characters are introduced. We see how Sarita works every day, comes back home, how she's struggling to make both ends meet. Sushant is jobless. He spends time playing carom board, fighting, and how Sarita and Sushant's relationship every day is deteriorating and it's on the rocks. One fine day, Sarita happens to discover, as I told you, bundles of real cash under her sink. How she does it, you need to watch the film. I won't get into much details or give out spoilers. So now, will Sarita's life change forever? So what really happens, you need to watch the film to find out. So one night, Sarita, she hears certain funny noises coming under the sink. And by the way, while all this happening, there's a problem in the sink. The sink is clogged. So there's a lot of water problem. The sink is clogged, no water coming. So that's also one thing happening simultaneously while the characters are being introduced. So one night while Sarita is sleeping, she hears funny noises coming from the sink. So when she goes to clean it, suddenly bundles of real note pop up. And she's quite shocked to see bundles of real note, 500 rupee note. So what really happens now? Will her life change forever? So you need to watch it. And the second plot point of the film is that since the movie takes place in the year 2016, as you remember, demonetization had taken place. So that's also a very integral part of the movie. So on one hand, when you see Sarita collecting the stash of cash, keeping it in her house, and on the other, on the next, you hear demonetization. Now, what will Sarita do is something you will be very curious to know and curious to find out. So, you need to watch the film. It's a very interesting film. And I love the way the characters have been portrayed, the script unfolds, the dialogues. The first 1 hour of the film is intriguing and is quite interesting and definitely to the point. But I feel the second half somewhat drops because the movie doesn't seem to go anywhere. Whatever you see in the first 1 hour, the second hour becomes quite repetitive. Definitely, I was expecting a lot more in the second half. I was expecting little more layers, little more characters popping up, little more twists and turns. But second half somehow is quite repetitive, and the movie is not going anywhere or not offering much. But overall, this movie, as a film, as a package, is interesting, and there's a twist in the climax. So I don't want to, bring out any kind of spoilers or give you the story in details. So you need to watch the film and let me know your feedback. I watched it right now and I kind of liked it, definitely. And it's around midnight, so definitely, as you know, I'm after watching the movie, I'm reviewing the film, so definitely I'm quite happy. So guys, please watch the film and please share your feedback if I missed out any points. So, and by the way, if I talk about the performances, Saimi Kher, if I'm pronouncing the name, her first film was Mirza. I haven't watched the film, but trust me, she has done a great job. She holds the entire film on her shoulders. Even the person who has played her husband, Matthews, the actor, Malayali actor, has done a great job. Amrita Subhas and Rajesh Deshpande are great actors, so performances are very well done. And Anurag Kashyap films, as you know, there are no complaint as far performances are concerned. So overall, Choke is a must-watch. You need to watch especially the ending. I love the ending. I was not expecting the ending, so definitely it has a nice twist, a nice sweet twist. So guys, I sign off. So overall, Choke is strongly recommended. And here and there, the movie second half I think could have been better and more interesting. But nevertheless, no movie is perfect, no script is flawless. So guys, I sign off. It's already midnight. I'll be off to bed. I just wanted to do this review and go to sleep. So guys, I sign off. Please watch the film and let me know your feedback.